Hey, what's going on? This is Sample God, and this is How'd You Make That? Now, this track right here is called Daily. Now, like I said, if you want to hear how that whole mixing and studio session went, you go check out Hollywood Pap's page and behind the track, and he'll tell you. But I'm here to show you how I do that. So, let's get into this, and just a little thing. Song is very fucking old. But the good thing about music is if you finesse it right, it's timeless. Like the song is gotta be about 6 years old. The beat, so no, the whole song and it pretty much the whole song. I did revamp it a little bit in the sense of it's green now, but 8 years, I mean 6 years ago wasn't green. When I like was modernizing um, like before I used to mix it, and it would all be blue, and sometimes it would be difficult to mix. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that to myself, so I should convert them all green for it to be easier and stuff like that for me to mix. But just still imagine if it's still blue, because it's the same patterns and everything from 6 years ago. Near here or there, let's get into it. Okay. First thing we're gonna get into the melody. Let's just see how it goes. Not too crazy. So we got that, and I ain't really do nothing to it really. Just cut my frequency out for the vocal, chill. I ain't really put no none of that. Nah, it's just this part. The add a little layer to it. Um, it's like it's pretty much someone just sounds like someone yelling. So I got it pinned. If y'all listen to this, please put some headphones on. If not, put some speakers. I'll raise it for y'all. Oh God, I'll do that for y'all. I like y'all. So I got it pinned. So then I put a little distortion on there. And after that, I put filter. So you can do that trippy shit. I think on the other song I was telling you how Waves has, shit like this to do that for it could have this weird effect. And I picked it up. So now I put reverb with some other shit with it, like cut out different frequencies. So it's in your face, but now I'm gonna put down the volume because I see what the fuck I bought that. And I bring up to make it louder. So then after that, we gotta cut out frequencies. Gotta let the vocals sit. And I don't even think I didn't even take out the 2K range because it's panning so much. Probably should have, but I was like, you know what, since it's not in the middle too much, let me just pan it again. So now it's panning quickly like this and being controlled left and right slowly. So it's genius, a god, a sample god, a me. I don't know who else would have done stuff like this, but it's trust me, there's gonna be people that's gonna be listening to like, yo, this. Trust me, you up and coming producers, please do what feels right to you when it comes to music, because this is what separates you from the people that's making like type beat, whoever. Y'all niggas need to start making sample god type beats. So the fuck I need to do. But for those people that just aim, not get it, you're just trying to get a placement. But it's like I didn't say I want to beat a metro type beat. there you go to your tracks. All of them sound like it could be a Metro type beat. It's like, yeah, you're a cheaper Metro, but you will fizzle out very quickly, very quickly. But if you have your own twist and your own feel, like when Metro did, Future had the album, I forgot what's the name of it, but the one that had Mask Off. I listened to Mask Off. I think I had an edition that they didn't have the producer tags. When I listened to Mask Off, I said, Metro did that. Because I've been studying Metro for so long, I know when he does a beat, I know when Southside does a beat, Lex Luger, and all of them. Because I study their sounds, and I can tell if this is a fake Metro or the real Metro. You feel me? You know how niggas go to sneaker cons and shit like that, they squeeze the Jordans, and if it's all flimsy like that, they're like, this shit is fake, and they throw it at you. This one was like, nah, this is firm. So, learn how to put your own twist. Like, you can do what everybody else is doing, but put that twist. Start doing unique stuff. Put those unique stuff into it. So when people do rock with you, like, this is what makes this person different. Because for sure, you gotta study the greats, but don't become exactly like them. Don't put your own twist, especially because you might just get boxed out. Find your own. So, like I said, I don't think anybody will do this. Nobody will ever do this. So, you know, not too much reverb. Like I said, this is like 2018, so I didn't do too much with the reverb and stuff like that. So, I just pretty much kept everything like how it was, and I liked how it was. So, now we got, matter of fact, we got this one part right here, which is, to me, is considered part of the melody. And it's this part right here. To me, this is part of the melody because it's throughout the whole track. If you realize it's throughout through the whole track. So this is part of the melody, and this was just me saying, I remember somebody came up to me, they was like, yo, Hollywood Pap says, yeah, on like all of his, like a lot of his tracks. I'm like, God damn, you're right? Yeah. Then I said, who gives a fuck? That, oh yeah, thing I did, yeah, I think 2 times that it was out through the melody. This song and Flooded. Those 2 songs, yeah, it was throughout the melody. And I don't think I'm gonna stop. If it is a bounce, I created it, fuck it. You know what I mean? It's fine. So that melody right there, and I ain't really do much. Granted, it's a whole vocal shit. They say this is shit. I ain't going. This is doubler. Listen. It's too much, but just know I did it. So let's get into the hi-hats. I bet I was moving it like I was about to make the beat over again. But yeah, so then now we're gonna bring in some. Let me see what this is. Oh, so that's why you seen it was blank, because I got this Lex Luger pack of hi-hats, and because the way that the niggas was rolling shit, I liked it, so I just incorporated it in my shit. In fact, I'll just bring all 4. You see this 4 of them on top of mine, so yeah, I was doing too much with this. This is older me. See, I kept it, mind you, like I said, I revamped it when I was mixing and mastering it. But I was like, I want to keep it the same way. No change, no essence. I don't think you will ever see me do this ever again. Having this many rolls in a So, that was that, and then I think this is a snare, and let's see what we got. And then, like that snare is more muffled, and then, like I said, it's directly in the middle. This one right here, this is before I started like using my doubler to pan it to the side, I just had it hit on top of it on every other one. So this is before, so y'all can see newer me, older me. Let me see. So but you see out here, I had to cut out some frequency for, more to make it more thinner for this one to pull up and, be, more fuller for it could be more presentable or, make its presence known. So. And now after that, we got this bongo. Not doing too much. I have a second one. And the second one comes like much later. Matter of fact. Let me just hear these alone. So yeah, that one is panned to the right and this one to the left. So yeah. And it doesn't do too much. Like I said, I wasn't still trying to do too much. And then after that, we got the kicks. What the fuck was I doing with my kick? Put a parallel compression on there. 2 parallel compressions? Matter of fact, what's the sad part? Nope. The sad part is I really put 2 parallel compressions on that. That's crazy. But yeah, old me. So now when y'all look at this is 2 different 808s. This one 808 is like a long note. And I like the long note because, like I said, I have a system in my car. So the way that it rumbles and shakes the car, my body, I'm like, this shit is super dope. Like it's just doom. It's like a church bell when it goes doom, doom. That's how it was, like doom. Like in those cartoon nigga, you got the thin little hammer, it go ding. You got the big one go doom. Yeah, that's what that is. It's like some Looney Tune shit. So it goes right out and cut it off cleanly. It's older me, the newer me, is way more better. But then now I got that. Then I have this Boy Wonder one, and this is the kicks that everybody rock with, or kick 808, and it's much faster. You know what I mean? And that one rides the beat of the kick, which kick already has its own 808 into it. So, hey man, let's see how it goes just down. Now let's bring it with the kick. Yeah, let's bring them all together. So, what we learned here today was I could just grab a sample and just be like, no, this is perfect, and I'm gonna make something around it. Like I said, I took a sample and I did barely anything to it. But what made me be creative was to have Hollywood Pap have that, oh yeah, and make that one with the melody. And the other melody was just like someone yelling, type shit. So we have all 3 of them like in sync to make a dope, simple ass melody. And then you got Hollywood Pap just being free to do what the fuck he wants to this track. So, like I said, I did get a little too wild with the the hi-hats. But when you do look at it during the verses, is really just the Lex Luger ones. I didn't do the other one because you know why? Freedom. Freedom is what I was looking for. And I found it. So, I appreciate y'all listening to this one. And this song is called Daily. And this is how I made that.